This is the Louie T Network. The journey is long, and nobody said it was going to be easy. But all we've got is us.
You have any quarterback news for us?
All that believe.
Yes, we do have news. We have announced that Kirk Cousins will be the starter for 2015 moving forward. And I think all three quarterbacks should be commended for their efforts, their willingness to get better. But when it's all said and done, after all the film that we've gone through, all the off-season activity, all the training camp footage, we feel like at this time, Kirk Cousins gives us the best chance to win, and that's where we're going.
When you say for 2015, does that mean barring?
It's Kirk's team.
Welcome all my fellow Redskins brethren and sisters. I am your man and resident Redskins fan, Lou. Thank you for joining me here on the Redskins Rapid React. Quickly on the R3, Redskins fresh off of a 20-14 victory, hard-fought victory over the New York Football Giants. Gave us a little scare, and we will celebrate. Give me a second, but first, let me go ahead and get some of the things that I didn't like out of the way quickly before we get to all of the things that I did like in this football game. The process. I talk about the process every single week on this program, and this is another one of those process games. Now look, I'm not here to complain about how the victory looked, how it felt, because when you win and you're going through the process, you don't give a damn how you get it. You just are excited about the victory, and that's exactly what I am. But when we get further along in the process, finish this game off. We should not have had to sweat it out at the end. If Vitamin B picks Eli Manning off on the jump ball that he threw up that he had two hands on, this game is over. That would have been about 8 minutes left in the game. You pick Eli Manning off. He was desperate. You're up 20-0. This game is over with. We're not even having this conversation. They might not even score in the ball game. That's how well we were playing defensively. And to not pick that off, to give them another shot, to give up 4th and 16, to give up 4th and 2, those are things that teams that haven't gotten far enough in the process do, okay? It just baffles me. Last week we were complaining about guys playing too far off on 3rd and 2. This week it's 4th and 16 and we got a guy in man-to-man press coverage up in the face of Odell Beckham Jr. Why? Or Ruben Randall, why? Why are you doing that? They need 16 yards. Back off, give them some space, play over top of them, and don't give up nothing deep. Nothing cheap, nothing deep. You know the rules to the game. Well, then play Will Blackman, who also had an outstanding game. Speaking of which, let's get off of all of the negativity, because we won. Celebrate. We 5-6, first place in the NFC East Division, and our season is still alive. There's a heartbeat. There's a pulse. We alive in this thing. We in this thing, all right? Now, let's talk about some of the things that I loved in this game. Look at Quentin Dunbar. Did you see Quentin Dunbar out there playing some ball? 3 interceptions by this Redskins, much maligned Redskins defense. 3 sacks and 2 by the showstopper. He looked really good in this game. Got his hand on the football on deflection as well. I thought Kerrigan was impactful in this football game. Also thought Preston Smith, he flashed. Good to see P. Boogie getting involved. Kai with a huge hit early on in the game to dislodge the football and set up an interception by Will Blackman. I thought the defense came out and set the tone in this ball game. They were aggressive, but more importantly, they were the more physical football team. The Giants out-physicaled us in New York earlier in the season. We returned the favor at home. We picked Eli Manning off in the first 2 possessions. Very disappointed in the offense early on, not taking advantage of that great field position given to them by the defense, but we were able to hit the deep ball to Deshaun Jackson. I want to see more attempts for D-Jax. Just because you hit one for a touchdown like we did last week, doesn't mean you go away from the dude. He should have, I was looking for a 6 for 145 and 2 touchdowns in this game. He was open again on another deep ball. Kirk missed him. We got to hit Deshaun some more. We got to give him some more touches. The dude is too explosive to only have 3 catches. It's simple as that. But good to see the running game. Look, it wasn't great, but it was much better. And when we needed the run game, when we needed to eat up some clock, when we needed a first down, run game was huge. AM, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's Alpha Morris was huge in this game. And again, the attempts, the yards per carry, none of those things will show up and flash. But Alfred Morris in the run game was, when we needed them, they were there. And another thing, I talked about the offense. Kirk was great again in this football game. Should have had another. I thought that was a touchdown pass to J.C. Ice. You took that away from him. That was a terrible quarterback sneak. You got to stretch the ball over Kirk. He made us sweat for that, but all in all, he had another solid performance at home. But look, what I said about the offense at home was that we weren't going to have to worry about Kirk. We didn't. We weren't going to have to worry about play calling. They're going to run the boots. They're going to run the screen. We got the screen to Matt Jones. Who? Matt Jones. We got the bootlegs to Jordan Reed. 8 catches, 98 yards for Jay Reed. Everything that I expected on the offensive side came to fruition. What I didn't expect was this defense to play the way that they did. I thought they were good against the run. They weren't great against the run, but they were good against the run. I thought the secondary was outstanding in this game. By far the best performance of the secondary all season long. And did you know this? We started the game out with Golson at one safety spot and D. Hall at the other. We may have found something at the safety position. They look good and comfortable out there. And the other thing, the corners. What about vitamin B? God damn, I love that boy. Gotta make that play though. I'm still upset about that because that puts this game away. We're not even having a 20-14 discussion. We might shut them out in this game if he picks that off. I thought we got consistent pressure on Eli all day. I thought the secondary did a bang-up job in man-to-man coverage. Odell Beckham, ODB, shame on you when you step to the old dirty Beckham. He's gonna get his. But I said, stop the other minions from blessing us and we'll be fine. We let Will Ty get off at the end, but he was relatively quiet, so was Ruben Randall. Long as he didn't have help, we were gonna have a chance to win this football game. And they did what they were supposed to do. I thought Vitamin B did a great job of him. I thought Will Blackman did a good job. Even when they asked Quentin Dunbar to check him, he did a good job. I thought all the way around the secondary was outstanding. Perry Ryan Jr. had another solid performance. Got an interception, was around the football today, was physical like he always is. So I thought we did some really good things defensively. That's where I'm most pleased in this ball game was the fact that the defense stepped up and played outstanding football against a Giants team that usually scorches us on the offensive side of football. So all around, I thought it was a great performance by the team. Tress Wade, outstanding punting the football in this game. A little disappointed about the blocked field goal. We can't have that, but Dustin Hopkins continues to be a bright spot for this football team. I thought special teams was outstanding. Aside from the blocked field goal, Tress Wade was outstanding all day long. I thought the coverage unit getting down there and covering punts was also tremendous. This was a team win. This looked like a team that's trying to make a push for the postseason. The question is, can we string these together? It's Cowboys week. Celebrate! We 5-6. We in first place. We in this thing. And now it's Cowboys week. It's hate week. Hate. And they don't have Tony Romo, so we get the same luxury that everybody else got basically at the beginning of the season. No Tony Romo. We have to take advantage. But we're not going to talk about Dallas right now. We're going to celebrate. We got us another W. We're in this thing and we 5-6. And guess what? That's good enough for first place in the NFC East. I am a Redskins fan. Etched in burgundy and gold. Redskins spirit will never die. Redskins spirit will never fold. Until we meet again, hail to our beloved Redskins. 5-6. First place feels damn good. Celebrate! It's Cowboys week. Damn right. Monday Night Football. Gotta have it. Always need. Let's go get it, fellas. We got that one for you, Sean. Rest in peace, big homie.
There's plenty more where that came from. While you're here, subscribe to the channel. If you want more Louie T, be sure to follow me on Twitter at In the Lab Room, or you can like the Facebook page at In the Lab Room. That's In the Lab Room on Facebook and at In the Lab Room on Twitter. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. The Redskins Report.